You only have 30 minutes. That's still 30 minutes of Fortnite. Got it. What in the hell? Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Over again. I can tag a game. What game, bitch? I want to tag the game. All right, fuck you. Then you're not getting tagged. You know what? I don't care that you broke your elbow. Hurry up. Hurry up. Do your thing, twin. I'm Who's back? Guess who's back? JD's back. Hello, friend. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Nope. Nope.
I'm cold. Tyler,
Domino's is fucking up my pizza, guys.
I have a question.
Yes.
In your years of experience, since you're so old, no, actually, joke aside, did you ever, like, if you ended up deciding to just do a deload, if you started the deload off poorly, like you probably overshot or something by mistake, did you recover fine by the following week regardless?
If I'm only doing one muscle part per week, yes. Where
Ooh.
I would if you're training your muscle groups 2 to 3 times a week, then the following week I would say do another deload. But if it's just one muscle group per week, and it's just for that one day that you had a really bad deload day, then you can just scrap it and continue doing what you're doing, and then just base it off of how you want to do it. But if you're still like super sore, or you fucked up, it's almost better just to like deload the following week too. But it just depends how bad it is. Like, can you give me an example maybe of like what you're going through right now?
Okay, so I'll run you through the example. So last week, so what my goal objectively is I want to bench 500, right? And so what I'm doing to do that is I'm trying to steadily increase my top sets of 12, and then as I progress those top sets into a range.
Can you mute, please?
Huh?
I'm getting double feedback. Can you mute real quick? Please. Thank you. Okay, go. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So I'm trying to steadily progress my top sets at 12. Once they're at a range that would be feasible to hit a 500-pound single, I will start to basically go from 12s to 8s to 5s to 3s to 1s. And then obviously with the 1s, I will progress into doing my 500 single. That's the goal anyways. Getting there. Okay. Did you, Mark? You were like, I know where I'm going. Hope he follows. Oh my god, that's so far. Anyways, so last week I did 3. I started to use wraps on top sets for bench specifically, just because I wanted to feel them out. So I did a top set of 310 for 12. It felt fine. Was an RPE 7 or an RIR of 3, so I had at least 3 in the tank. So I figured, okay, the week before that I did 300 even for 12 RIR 3. So I'm like, okay, so we hit 2 RIRs of, we've hit 2 top sets of RPE 7 twice. So honestly, we can probably push it a little bit. I've hit 330 for 8 with elbow sleeves, no wraps, just fine. At an RPE of 8. So I had at least, or an RR of 2. So I've done 330 for 8 with 2 in the tank. The problem with it is that, like, I went to do 330 today for a top set of 12. I was like, I figured it'd be fine, right? Because I did I did great, did my back down work, did my top set of Larson press, I did fine. Towards the latter half of last week, things started to become kind of problematic. My JM press wasn't going correctly, everything just wasn't feeling great towards the later of the week. Now, before that, every week before that, everything was fine. So it's just that I think I've accumulated fatigue. So went in,
Yeah.
attempted my 330. I only ended up getting it for 5. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, okay. So I dropped my back downs down. I went to go to do 280 in sleeves for my 3x15. Well, I did 12, and I was like, okay, if I did 15, it would be like an RPE 10. And I honestly just was like, okay, that's not good for a back down set. And then I said, okay, so I'm going to drop to 255. I did 255 for 12, and it was an RPE 7, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to do an RPE 10 set of 255 for 15. I'm not doing that. So then I dropped to 225. I did it with wraps, and I like by the 255, I basically decided, hey, you know what? The rest of this week, I'm just going to deload. So I dropped to 225, and I did 225 in wraps for like 30 reps, and I was like, just for fun, just fuck it.
Damn. Hell yeah, get some. That's fucking great.
And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm going to deload this week, but I'm really concerned that my top set and those 2 original back down sets are going to impact my bench next week. And that's just anxiety talking, and I'm trying to talk myself out of that. I'm going to take the rest of this week and seriously just take the weight down substantially and just do no more than maybe sets of 12.
Okay, let me ask you this: how many times are you training your chest for this?
Once a week.
Like per week? Oh, okay. So, no, here's what you should do. I think you should progress your other muscle groups if you got the energy for it. Yeah, I would say you do need a deload week, but it just sounds like you found your stall point. I don't think that's like a reason to not keep progressing or not do a deload week. Like having an additional deload week isn't going to hurt anything, so I would completely deload next week too, and make next week your deload week if you can't maximize the rest of your workouts this week. Does that make sense?
Right.
So like, just because your chest isn't progressing doesn't mean you can't progress your leg work, for example, right? And then do a full deload next week, so that way your chest has an additional time to prepare, get ready for the following week, and then go back to that 330 for 12 or whatever the fuck you were doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think it was just very demoralizing. And I just had, like, after that kind of happened, I just kind of like sat, like, I got off the gym and I was like, I'm fucking over it. Like, I was just really bummed out because I was like, what, why? Like, what the fuck happened? And like, I cognizantly had to rationalize. I was like, okay, first of all, you didn't get the best sleep last night. Like, these things matter. And every time we try to ignore them, that's when you have problems. I didn't get the best sleep last night. We noticed that the latter half of the week, we started to have issues. Like my JM press was so bad, dude. I had to just like, not necessarily performance, but like pain. It was causing problems. And that normally isn't the case. So I had to just drop it substantially. And I think that to me was the indicator that I should have used to be like, hey, just deload next week. And I didn't think about that. And that's honestly my fault. Enemy player field players are visible in the world. I don't care. I think if I would have like really took the hint on my arm day and been like, clearly we are very fatigued. And the other thing is that like I noticed towards the end of the week, I was honestly starting to dread coming in to train, specifically with the weights that I had programmed. And I think for me, if you want to know when you should deload, the answer is, do you dread what you're about to do? If the answer is yes, just deload, and you'll probably be fine the next week.
I mean, that's a really good indicator, and honestly, that's probably one of the better ones that you could. But you also got to keep your sleep and diet in mind too.
Yeah, that's true, and that would have been my fault. So her and I are trying to be more cognizant of that, especially because she's about to work too, so she's knows that we gotta.
She's gonna have to eat.
She's gonna have to sleep.
Eat and sleep, suck it down. Yeah.
Did you disable it or enable it? You want me to enable it or did? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna try. I'm hoping that next week goes well. I took about 25 milligrams of Anavar prior to training, which is I only use VAR on bench days right now, because obviously if my goal is to specifically train to grow my bench. So I'm thinking about trying and doing 50 MIGs next week. But
How many cycles are you on VAR right now? Like, how many weeks have you done VAR?
oh, not very many, but I've only done it like once a week.
Okay. I thought you were sorry.
No,
I was thinking like
no,
you're taking it
no,
every day.
no, God, no, just once a week.
Fuck my kidneys, nigga. Fuck them. Like, yeah,
I don't care about livers for gays. No, I'm kidding.
low key.
Yeah, facts. Who needs a liver? Liver's lame. All right, I'm just gonna get rid of this olive oil, I guess.
Hey, hook me up with your VAR connection, man, because my VAR is cooked. Like, I don't have it. I'm like solo on VAR right now, and I love VAR. I do the same thing. I do it for once a week, especially for my leg days, because I'm trying to hit legs a lot harder. But that's what I wanted to say too. Was if your bench is your primary focus, make that the first thing you hit in the week after your break day, after your full rest day that you should be taking, by the way, which I know it doesn't seem like you like rest days like anybody else. But
Well, I take two, so I rest on Saturdays and Sundays, as long as my schedule's like fine.
then your Mondays need to be your chest days. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna try peaking chest,
Yeah,
that would be
that's-
my advice too.
No, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just like, today it just really fucked me up, and I'm really, like, obviously I know what happened, and I know why performance was down, but that doesn't change the like mental portion of it being like I'm just bummed out. That's
Disappointed.
yeah, like very disappointed, mainly in myself because I'm like, why, But then I'm like, it happens. Like if every single person progressed perfectly every single week forever, like nobody would be weak. You know what I mean? Everybody would be strong. And there's a reason why, like, you have good and bad days. It just happens. And I know that you were telling me about it's hard because your bench strength is much greater than mine. So for me, like, you've mentioned days where you're like, oh, well, I was only able to do 315 for 12. And you were like sincerely upset about that. And I was like, that's a really good number. And you're like, but it's not. And it's comparative to what you've done. And I think that's...
That's personal record shit. It's not like comparing to other people. It's just, when you're in the gym, it's you against you. Like, I don't give a fuck what anyone else around me's doing. I give a fuck about me getting to that point. But let me tell you, man, we flipped because my bench has dropped significantly. Like, I'm at 425 is my top right now. And like, I don't even think I could do that right now. I've lost so much muscle mass and so much weight that it's hard for me to even, like, like 225 starts feeling heavy. Like, that's kind of concerning. Like,
well, yeah, but you also have to put yourself into... Well, you have to put yourself into your own shoes and realize that... I mean, you were... like, you were at one point, I think you were at, like, 235, and now you're... How much do you weigh right now?
202 right now.
Yeah, you lost 35 pounds, dude. I mean, like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You cannot reasonably expect your bench press to be back to 480 when you're like, not 250, 260,
You know what's funny? My deadlift went up. My squat dropped significantly. My bench dropped kind of, sort of. My deadlift went up. Like, I was doing 6 plates the other day. I did 3 reps of 6 plates, and that's like unheard of for me. Typically, like, that would have been like a single like recently, and that's 595, right, or 585 or something.
So I will say this, and I will stand by this. I do not think that getting super massive benefits you on deadlift, unless you're conventionally deadlifting. Like, and even then, your leverages get better when you're thinner. That's why you see skinny ass motherfuckers deadlifting like 700 pounds. It's because they don't have so much. You have less that you have to move around. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get around a bigger version of you. There's more mass of you you have to specifically work with, and that's harder when you're trying to wedge. When you wedge into the bar, you ideally want to, be able. Oh my god, I went invisible. You ideally would like to be able to get closer to the bar, and when your stomach is bigger because you're a bigger guy, like, that's what's going to happen. And when your legs are bigger and you're just bigger in general, that's more of you to move. That's more of you to get closer to. So.
Well, but I also think it's because like my coach. So I have a coach that I'm working with. He's pushing ab work on me like crazy, so I can brace a lot better. And the bracing has helped because when I can just flex my abs to do a deadlift, like it takes so much work out of it. So much work. Oh, I'd never realized how much. Like I used to be just using raw back just to fucking do it. Now it's a mix of both. And I don't know. I think that's maybe what it is, but
Well,
I mean, I'll if I'm saying that I can't like get down lower for the deadlift pull, but go ahead.
I mean, that... How do I say this? So, like, that was something that I noticed. Hey, honey, they have a lot of good gear if you want to come over here. I'll mark it for you. Huh? You died? How'd you die? When did you ask for help? I'm sorry. Oh, shit.
Sorry, Octo.
Damn. He murdered me. Alright. Back to the lobby. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Me and Kai pointed that out a while ago. I had noticed whenever you were deadlifting with, like, your back, which is actually really impressive, even though that was the worst way to do it. I was like, how is he deadlifting so much and he's not using his legs at all? I was like, what the fuck?
I'm Romanian deadlift king, dude. I stiffen my fucking legs up. That's what
We
I
have-
fucking do.
We can play one more
But
and then
I
it would
also,
have been.
but also like I curve the top of my back too to help with slack dealing. And I know a lot of people get shit for that, but it's like it fucking works. And I use no ab strength when I go to deadlift, but now my deadlift is blowing up. But anywho, I'm pulled up to my chick's house, so I'll let you guys go. But I'll be on later. I doubt you guys are gonna be on because I know y'all are on different time, but I'll be on.
Yeah.
Bye, cutie boy.
It's alright. I was trying to swallow my food.
I like it when you swallow.
Thank you. I take big ass bites, and when I swallow air. Huh? Policeman, what was the fastest time you've ever eaten a double cheeseburger?
I don't know, man. I'm a big back for life, man.
I feel like the fastest I've ever eaten a cheeseburger was like in like a
Easy.
That's, I think it was like sometime, it was either today or like the other day. I was like looking at my food. I was like, I paid all this money and now it's all gone. Bless you. I paid for it and now it's gone. I ate it so fast. Bless you. Mustard. Give me that shotgun. Give me that health kit. Give me that. I don't know. Oh, hello. That man just passed me. I'm gonna murder him. Come here. Where'd you go? You're mine. He's running too fast. Run far away. Run far away. Oh, I died. Well, he caught me off guard with a shotgun. He's still around my body. Careful. He's right there. He's by himself, by the way. Huh? He's behind you. I heard his little feet. Oh, there he is. He's going for the reboot, man. There he is. Careful, he has a shotgun. Oh, God. No! No! Wait, we might have enough time to do one more. Nah, I'm okay. If you're going to bed, I'm going to bed. It's okay. I played a little bit. That's all that matters.